Hi, and welcome to Clappia. In this video, we will see how to customize your dashboard in Clappia to include images or videos. By including such attachments, you can make the dashboard more in line with your company branding, or even put in some helpful infographics, banners, create notice boards, announcement for employees, and so on. Once you sign in or log in to Clappia, you'll be immediately taken to your dashboard. On the left panel, click on More and then select Dashboard Design. You will be able to add your images or videos or other elements over here. So click on Add Element and then make your selection. Let's say I want to add an image to my dashboard. So I'll click on Image and a right-hand panel will appear where I can upload my image. So let's say I want to add this image to my dashboard. So I'll simply drag and drop it over here and then click on Save. Now do take care of the size of your image. If the size of your image is quite long, once uploaded, they might take up more space on your dashboard. So I highly recommend changing the dimensions of your image if you do not want that. Now as you can see over here, the size of this image is only occupying half the width of this web page. So to increase it from left to right completely, I can change the width of the image over here. So let's say I change it to 100% and click on Save. Now it occupies the full width. So if I go back to my dashboard, the image now appears over here. So this would be more in line with our company branding. Also keep in mind that once you click on an application or maybe any folders that you create in your workspace, these elements will not appear over here. Now you can add multiple images or videos in your dashboard. So let's say I go back to Dashboard Design and I want to add another element. Let's say for employee announcements. I can either add elements above this image or below it. So if I want to add an element above this image, I'll have to click on this button here. And for below it, I'll have to click on Add Element, which is below that image. Keep in mind, as of now, at the time of this video's creation, we currently do not support the rearrangement of elements. So make sure you click on Add Element wherever you need to place your elements. So if I want the employee announcements to come after this image, I'll click on Add Element at the bottom of this image. Click on Image again. Use this image here, drag and drop it, and click on Save. I will add one more. Let's save this image and save it. Now going back to the dashboard, it will look like this. Now you can also give display conditions for your elements. So what if these announcements were to be made only visible to certain employees and the rest of the employees will only be able to see this banner? So such display conditions can be given. So if I go back and click on the element, on the right panel you can see display conditions. Over here you can pull up user attributes. Type in @ and you will get a list of all the user attributes like the name, email and other attributes from your workplace. Now what I mean by user attributes, if you go to workplace settings on the left panel, what you see over here under users in this table, some of these headers are the user attributes like the name, the email and any additional attributes that you give over here using user attributes. There is a separate video that covers this particular topic in detail. I highly recommend you to check it out. So to pull up these user attributes in my dashboard design, I'll just have to type in @ under display condition. Let's say the user should belong to a particular department. This is an attribute that I have added by myself. So equals to safety. Save this and also do this for the other announcement image. So @ current user department equals to safety. Now if I go to dashboard, you can see those two images no longer is visible to me. And if I go to workplace settings, under department, I'm under maintenance. So if this user who is actually from the safety department logs into Clappia, then they will be able to see those two images as well. So let me log out and log in with this user ID. I have logged in with that account. As you can see, the initials have changed here and the two announcement images are visible to this user. Now I'll go back to my profile. Okay, now that I'm back to my profile, let's see some other elements that can be added. I will remove all these images. So if you want to remove any element, you can simply click on it. And on the right panel, if you want to change the image, you can simply click on the delete icon over here and replace it with another image. Or if you want to completely remove the element, click on the delete option at the top over here and then click on OK. I'll do it for the rest of the elements. Now you can also add videos to your dashboard. If you have videos in your system ready to be uploaded, you can simply click on the video option and upload it over here. You can keep the video muted, automatically play once the dashboard is loaded, or rather when you sign into Clappia, it'll automatically play the video. It'll also show you playback controls if you want to backtrack or fast forward the video. And again, you can give display conditions. Or let's say I want to embed a video from an external website. I can either use the HTML block to embed it or use the iframe block. So if I were to use the iframe block and taking the example of a YouTube video that I would like to embed here, I'll go to the YouTube site and I would like to embed this particular video onto my dashboard. So I can simply right click on this video, click on copy embed code, go back to the dashboard, and over here under enter source, I'll paste it and save it. Now if I go to the dashboard, that YouTube video is now embedded over here. You can also change the length and width of this video from the iframe code. Now you can also put in some rich text or maybe give in some hyperlinks. So if I click on add element and click on the rich text or HTML block, on the right panel, you can see that it is in a form similar to Word or spreadsheet. So if you want to click on insert, you can insert some images or maybe some tables. You can also format your text over here. Or if you click on the three dots, you can change the alignment or given some HTML code. Click on the source code button and type in your HTML code over here to provide some rich text or maybe a hyperlink to another website and so on. If you're unsure of using HTML codes, there are plenty of HTML generators online, or you can just head over to an AI platform like ChatGPT, type in a prompt there and it'll give you a code as per your requirement. So let's say again I want to add some kind of an announcement which has a hyperlink. I can type it out over here, save it, and click on save again, and this is what it will look like. Now if I go to the dashboard again, this is basically just some text that I have given. I've also added a hyperlink. So if I click on raise request app, it'll open up a different site. The link I've given is actually a link to another application in my Clappia workspace. So as you can see, this is the name of the app, Raise Requests. And if I go back to dashboard, that app is over here. So in that way, you can also give hyperlinks to your applications within your Clappia workspace, or you can also embed charts that you might have in any application in your workspace. So in this way, you can add images, videos, or even rich texts or hyperlinks in your Clappia dashboard. If you have any query on its uses or how to implement this feature, you can always raise a request by clicking on the button over here, which is available in any app that you create, or you can directly contact us at contact@clappia.com and we'll be happy to assist you. Thank you.